Hey everybody, Carolina Gun Guy here. So I've been using my POM Industries OC spray. I've been carrying it with me for about 3 months now, and I like it very much. It's got this little clip right here that can clip on. I keep it inside of my right front pocket, and it's clipped on just like you would a knife. It's got this spraying assisted cover right here to prevent accidental discharge, so you can kind of lift it up and get your finger in there and you can spray it. And I decided I want to do a little more testing on it to see exactly how this stuff is. So I reached out to POM and I told them what I want to do. I told them I want to do a video with some testing, and I asked them if they'd be willing to send me a couple of their sprays so that I can do testing on them. And they sent me 4. I thought that was absolutely amazing. That blew my mind. They sent me 2 of their clip ones and 2 of their keychain ones. So I am going to go ahead and do some testing on it. And the main things that I want to know A, how far will it reach? B, how much is actually in there, like how much continuous spray do you get? I want to know if there's actually a UV dye in there, because it does say on the back, I'll show you in a minute, that there's a UV dye. I want to know if it's flammable. And I want to know, just for me, if there's any metal inside, because I want to keep this on me at all times, and I don't want to have to worry about metal detectors, so I'd rather know if there's any metal that's going to set off a metal detector. So the best way to first start testing any product is to test it against the claims that they make themselves. Let's take a look. Before we go further, I want to thank POM again for sponsoring this video by supplying product. This stuff is great. I carry it myself. I recommend that you go get some if you're looking for a pepper spray option. So you look on the back cover and it'll tell you the claims that they make. Patented flip-top technology prevents accidental discharge, easy to use features, blah blah, strongest formula legal to carry in all 50 states, 10% OC with UV dye. I can't test the OC percentage, so I'm going to have to trust them on that one, but I can test the UV dye, so we'll take a look at that one later. It says it's filled with 12 seconds of continuous spray, 25 bursts, so that's about 25 half-second bursts to get 12 seconds of continuous spray, and I want to test that out as well. Impact range up to 12 feet, premium grade FDA approved polymer plastic case. So I'm going to have to trust them on that last part also, but we are going to test the 12 feet impact range, the 12 seconds of spray, and the UV dye. So let's get to it. Okay, cat, you better move, otherwise you're going to get pepper spray on you. Go on. Go on. Go on. Now, I don't need to know if it goes beyond 12 feet. They don't claim it does. They claim impact range up to 12 feet. So that's what I want to test. I've got blue construction paper on the fence here as a target, and I've measured out 12 feet, and that log is 12 feet away. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to do a continuous spray from the log to the construction paper, see if it reaches, and I'm also going to see how long it lasts. I had to get away from the area because I got a little bit of blowback, so I have a burning mouth right now. But before it dries, I want to show you the paper, and it did reach the paper, but just barely. So let's take a look at the video again. Now, I don't know how to add a timer to the screen, but it lasted between 9 and 10 seconds, so it didn't quite make the cut on their 12-second claim. You get about 20% less than the advertise. So if you look in the back of the package, it does say active ingredient, oleoresin capsicum, and a non-flammable vehicle. And I hope that's true, but we're going to test it out today. I got a little propane tank here, and of course, safety first, just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and light this thing up, and we're going to spray into it and see if the OC spray lights up or not. Now I'm trying my best here to get spray action, but it's just kind of hard. It wants to come out in a stream. But I tried, and it doesn't appear that anything is going to light. Nothing flammable. It does appear to be in a non-flammable vehicle like it says, and nothing was lighting on fire. Now I'm also curious how strong that premium grade FDA approved polymer plastic case is. So the best way to test that is to run over it with the back tire of my car. Let's get to it. Well, it survived. It's a little bit dented. It's seen better days. This was one of the empty ones, so I can't tell you if it would have exploded or not, but I don't think it would have. I think all the OC spray would have stayed in there, so if you ever run over it with your car, you should be okay. Now, to find out if there's any metal inside, I'm going to take that same empty container that I ran over with my car and cut it in half. So yeah, the saw just kind of obliterated it. You can see that there is metal inside. The pepper spray itself is housed in a fully metal container. There's an expiration date there in the bottom, February 2022. So they do recommend that you replace the spray every 18 to 24 months or so because it's under pressure, so some of that pressure dissipates after a while, and the last thing you want to do is go to use it and it's not working anymore. So 18 to 24 months, go ahead and replace it. I wanted to get that metal out to see how much it weighs, but I wasn't able to do that. But I can tell you that it weighs no more than 15 grams. So take that plastic off and you're probably looking at about 8, 9, 10 grams of actual metal content. So that's likely not going to set off any metal detectors at any events. I mean, metal detectors are usually calibrated so they don't pick up every little bit of metal. So you're likely okay to get through metal detectors with that. So that was fun. So the package states 10% OC with UV dye. That'll be an easy test. I'm going to spray my hand and then turn this UV flashlight on. So, oh, got me a little bit. Yep, there's UV dye in there for sure. I've taken this to a darker location, and you can see that UV dye clearly shows up when you shine a light on it. So, it's confirmed, there's UV dye in the spray. And just to expand, I washed my hands 4 times with soap and cold water, and you can see that dye is still there. So it sticks around for a little bit. Good stuff. So guys, POM stands for peace of mind. It's right there in the box. And through my testing today, I've gotten it in my mouth, I've gotten it on my forehead, my face, and it is nasty stuff. I do not wish this on anybody, except for the people that try to do me harm. I will happily spray them all day. I was a little disappointed with the amount that you get, the length of spray, the continuous spray, but other than that, the POM spray has exceeded or met my expectations in every other spot. So I highly recommend it. I'm going to continue to carry mine. And look at this, I got one left. After all the day's work, I got one unopened box left, so I'm going to do a giveaway on this one. If you want it, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll wait about a week or so, and I'll pick a comment at random, and I'll respond to your comment, and you can give me your information. I can ship it out to you. So a huge thank you to POM Industries. Without them, I would not have been able to do this video. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. God bless. Until next time.